Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate. This is Pathfinder Kingmaker, which I just picked up. Let me get rid of this. I just picked this up, the whole package, because part two is the second one is coming out this summer, perhaps June, and I wanted to get into how to play this before I got into that. This is liable to be a long game. I'm not talking about the episode, I'm talking about how long it'll take me to get through the main story and then all this stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to do that. Sounds like the Underdark from Baldur's Gate. Anyhow, this is what I'm going to want to do. And hopefully y'all will like it. Hopefully I'll like the game. I have no idea. I haven't done any of this. Selected difficulty. Normal. We'll leave it on weak. Probably going to leave all the defaults on. We'll see. Is that off? I'm just going to leave this all default for normal. Now, pre-made characters, I'd rather create my own. Okay, next. Now, portrait. I really don't know what I'm going to play. So let's go to race if I can. Yeah. Huh. So tiefling is, we're gonna, human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half elk, half orc, Aasimar. What are Aasimars? Oh, okay. And tieflings are the opposite. Yeah. Now, I can, yeah, I like those. Hairstyle. Oh, we don't get a beard. Is there a black? That'll do. Okay, body type. No, I don't want to be like that. That'll work. Okay, now I understand that there are 543 different classes. Yeah, I'm not going to want to do that. Okay, Cleric. This could be interesting. I like clerics, and I like to play a cleric. In fact, let's go back to race. I'm going to get dwarf. Go back to portrait. We got a dwarfy looking guy. Yeah, this guy will do. How's this guy look? It's more wizardy. Yeah. Race should be dwarf. It's going to take me a while to get through this. Class. Crusader. Now, I don't know how to select my deity yet. Not going to read all this. Okay, what's this? Channel energy. This is... No. And what's this? Okay. Now, Herald Caller. You get to call heralds. But Crusader is what... What's this one? Yeah, no, we want Crusader. Okay. Deity. Here we go. Lawful neutral. Lawful evil. Neutral. I want to see... No, they don't have them, so I gotta go through them. No, does not. No. Interesting. He is neutral. He's neutral. She is neutral evil. She's neutral good. As a cleric, I kind of want to be lawful. Lawful neutral. No. No. Okay. Torag. I'm assuming it looks like neutral good, but I think it's lawful good. Maybe it's all three of those. I'm saying she's bad, yeah. So Torag, who is Torag? Yeah, Warhammer fits in good too. No. Okay. This looks good. Crusader, law. And protection. I'm going to do that. So, Torag, the protection, okay, positive, Crusader, okay, now, 17. I mean, I got a lot of 5. Oh, I have no dexterity. Ah, okay. So I'm going to try out having a 16 strength, 12 dexterity. No wonder it sounded so loud. Yeah. I'm sorry if you hear a drop in my voice and all that. I have my volume maxed out watching a movie. So strength of 16, dexterity at 12, constitution of 15, which should be good. Not very intelligent, very wise, not very charismatic. I'm a gruff little guy like me. Now allocate skill points. So the ones they're saying I should know. Let's see, Arcana. Interesting. Definitely need a 1 in this. And then perception I would like. Persuasion. Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm gonna go for perception. Okay. So we got a +4 in nature. We got a +8 in religion. +7 in perception. -1 in persuasion and using magical devices. And we got +3 in athletics. +1 in mobility, trickery, and stealth. Now, I don't know. This is abilities. Okay. Ah, I think what I want, if I can find it. Okay. Now, that doesn't do anything. Spells. Oh, I'm 0 level. Okay, so I can do guidance, light, virtue, and resistance. See if clicking on it does anything. No, we're going to do virtue. Okay. Now, oh,
That's what you get.
I'm going with Grumpy. Anybody who knows me. Now, name. I'm just going to go with Grumpy. Awful good.
Damn it all.
Okay, what's all this? I'm going to be learning this as I go along, just so you know. Hoping this is good. So we're going into the game. The first of the River Freedoms. Say what you will, I live free.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Excuse me while I drink. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I may have to start the story several times before I get the hang of it, just so you know. I would like to continue this for a good long while, but we'll see.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
I'm happy they have voice acting right now at any rate, because I'm not really in the mood to read a whole lot.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
This is a blind playthrough, by the way, in case you hadn't figured that out.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Oh, so the task is to become noble.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
Okay.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
Okay, I have played a number of role-playing games. I don't believe I ever played Pathfinder, but I played a lot of Dungeons & Dragons starting in 1978, probably. And I played a lot of them on the computer and everything, and this looks, if you'll excuse my language, like a potential goat fuck.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Oh yeah, let's just do
Excellent.
it.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll
many
find
people
we've
do I
already
get?
prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Yeah,
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions
Oh my
of your
God.
stuff, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Yeah.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
Okay, now I don't know what to do. What do I got here? I have less protection. Ooh. And resistance. Do I have an inventory in this? I certainly do. One-handed. That's a 1 dice 8. That's a 1 dice 8. How do I equip this son of a gun? Oh. Huh. Over here? No. No. Torches? Yes. Studded leather. How? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get my warhammer. That ain't working. What I do with it, there it is. There we go. Just in case we lose it or something, I'll put that in 2. This is only a one-handed one, though. Okay. No. Can't rotate? Okay. Okay. I see. This is going to be a short intro because I want to play it a little bit to see. Okay. Went to my room.
Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just gonna...
Entertainment!
Can we get through this?
Out of my way! Ah!
I don't want that. Can I use the... Yes.
Will this ever end? Time to stretch me muscles.
Now what can I do? I'm not gonna get there.
Aporone, Sentes.
I don't like you!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
There we go. Now, okay. Okay, this has been an introduction. This is Mr. Inadequate playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, and essentially I'm going to leave it right here and make a second. Probably later today I'll set up a second one. Wait a minute, before I go, I don't want daggers. Yeah, same thing. Clapped off for her. Okay, now. Okay, so this is Mr. Inadequate signing out.